Honor Guard, please post the colors. Remain standing. Remain standing. Please thank Yeko Jepo, who is going into the Marines, and Tada, who is also going into the Marines. You may be seated. No matter how much I blow it up, I still have to use them. Good evening, parents, grandparents, distinguished and honored guests, teachers, staff, and most of all, the graduates of 2018. Tonight is the 149th graduating class from St. Charles Senior High School. As a senior class advisor, I hope that tonight fulfills the vision you have had for the last 12 or 13 years of your students' schooling. So sit back, get real comfortable. We have a ceremony that befits the honor of your graduate. Please stand and welcome our very own Samantha Rosendale. She will be attending Winona State University in the fall and hosting a double major in music and psychology. Sammy's pug Sally wishes she were here to witness this performance of Sam's national anthem. Men, you may remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Samantha. I'm very happy to introduce Mary McBee, who's been our principal at St. Paul Central for the last 24 years. In 1 month, she will attend the National Association of Secondary School Principals Conference, where she will receive the Star Achievement Award for her 42 years as principal in the St. Paul Public Schools. Mary McBee.
Thank you very much, and welcome. Graduates, parents, central staff, platform guests, relatives, and friends. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Central High School class of 2018, the 149th class to graduate. After tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you join a distinguished group of alumni who have brought honor and recognition to us all as leaders in science and humanities, arts, business, and government. We hope that the class of 2018 will continue this tradition as they have already through their academic, sports, and performing arts successes. There are approximately 365 Central students receiving diplomas tonight. 35 have grade point average of 3.3 and above, have studied a world language for 2 years, and will graduate with honors. 135 have grade point averages of 3.75 and above, have studied a world language for 2 years, and will graduate with high honors. This represents 169 students, or 46% of this outstanding class that will be graduating with honors. And we hope that all most are either eligible or will be eligible to vote in local, state, and national elections coming up. "17 are full IB diploma candidates, 12 are National Merit Commended Scholars, 3 are National Merit Scholarship finalists, 23 are AP Scholars, Advanced Placement, 9 are AP Scholars with honors, 25 are AP Scholars with distinction, and 1 is a National AP Scholar. More than 80% of you are college-bound, many attending local schools like the University of Minnesota, St. Paul College, Augsburg, and others are spreading to universities from the University of San Diego and Stanford in the west to Harvard and Vassar in the east, the University of British Columbia in Canada to Emory and Morehouse College in Georgia. These students we know have been supported along the way by they will be supported by over $500,000 in scholarships provided by Central alumni groups, community, and family foundations. As you can see, we are extremely proud of this class, and we especially thank the parents for their support, and we appreciate the fine staff that has nurtured and instructed them to this point. We wish for the class of 2018 much happiness and success in the years to come. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Evidently there's a floorboard loose. Please welcome to the front right a talented student, Pierce Costoris. This young lady also has an incredible voice. Please welcome as she performs an apropos piece, Perfect by Pink.
Once or twice, dug my way out, blood and fire, bad decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, no way, it's all good. It didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around. you're so mean when you talk about yourself. You are wrong. Change the voices in your head, make them like you instead. So complicated, look how we all make it, filled with so much hatred, such a tired game. It's enough, I've done all I can think of, chased down all my demons, see you do the same. Oh, wow, pretty, pretty, please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. Pretty, pretty, please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you are perfect to me. The whole world's scared, so I swallowed the fear. The only thing I should be drinking is. And then we try, but we try too hard. It's a waste of my time. Done looking for the critics, cause they're everywhere. They don't like my jeans, they don't get my hair. Change ourselves and we do it all the time. Why do we do that? Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Yeah. Please, if you ever feel like you're nothing, you are perfect to me. Yeah. You're perfect. You're perfect to me. Thank you.
Incredible. Okay, please welcome Steve Marchese, Vice Chair of the St. Paul School Board. St. Paul welcomes Mr. Marchese's hard work on the school board. He's been an active member of the school board for almost 4 years. Steve hails from New York, and if you read his Twitter information, he is living the good life in Minnesota. He graduated from Yale University and went on to New York School of Law. Please welcome Steve Marchese from the St. Paul School Board.
Thank you so much for that introduction. I'm excited to be here with you today to bring greetings on behalf of my colleagues on the St. Paul School Board and to congratulate the Central High School class of 2018. You have worked hard and first and foremost deserve to give yourselves a round of applause. So give yourselves a round of applause. Also, a special thank you to all of the parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, friends, and supporters who helped make today happen. And finally, we need to give a shout out to the teachers and staff here at Central. Thank you for all that you do every day to support our students and our community. Yes, a big round of applause. So this is the third Central High School ceremony in which I've had the honor of addressing the graduating class and guests. But this graduation is different. You see, it's the first one where one of my children is a graduate. Yes, I'm a parent of a graduate. My son, Andrew. So while I might seem to be an old hand at this, as a school board member, this graduation marks a turning point for me as a parent. As a father, I've envisioned this day, though many parents do, as though it's something that would happen in the future. From the start of parenthood through now, I've made it through a succession of graduation-type events: preschool graduation, last day of kindergarten, elementary graduation, middle school, and countless other milestones, like day of losing your first tooth. or learning to ride a bicycle, or passing the driving test. You see, for me, raising a child has been an act of hope, sort of like being a teacher to children or supporting children in their education. It takes a village, as the saying goes, and we have benefited from the village that raised my son along with me and my family. The fifth grade teacher who encouraged his love of history, the choral director who encouraged him to find his voice, the teachers who fostered his love of languages, held him accountable for showing up on time for student government meetings, or patiently explaining quadratic equations. All of them invested in my son and in the over 300 students who are sitting right here to graduate with him. Moreover, it's been Central High School, the place, that has occupied our family discussions at the dinner table for the past 4 years. The diversity in this building, the beautiful diversity that is sitting right here, means that we grapple on a regular basis with what race and class mean for us, for society, and for our community. Because of the kind of place that Central is, the learning has continued outside the classroom as well as in. I am proud to be a member of this community and grateful for the investments made every day in our children. For making this day possible, I cannot thank you enough. And that actually deserves a round of applause. So, with gratitude, graduates of the class of 2018, including my own son, the time has come to send you on to the next chapter of your lives. I wish I could tell you what comes next. I wish I could say, all will be well, or it will all work out, or something really trite like, don't worry, be happy. But in the end, it will be all right, but what it will look like for each of you, none of us knows. I do know that what comes next is really up to you. You have everything you need and everything we could possibly give you to prepare. So go slay the dragons, write the great American novel, cure illness, make peace among enemies, speak truth to power, and walk gently on this planet. We will always be here, your teachers, parents, friends, caregivers, family members, to support you, give you encouragement, and help you discern your next steps. I'm going to leave you with these final words from the writer Marianne Williamson that I think sum up my intention, and I hope the intention of many of the folks here. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Graduates, be powerful and shine for all of us. Thank you.
From the School District Administration, please welcome Dr. Joe Gothard, our superintendent. He comes to our district from a diverse superintendent background, from Madison, Wisconsin, then to Burnsville, Minnesota, and now on to our great city of St. Paul. Whilst I was sitting in many a volleyball game with Dr. Gothard, he kept telling me no when I told him he should apply for the superintendent position that was going to be open soon in St. Paul. Little did I know, he already had his hat in the ring. Joe's never-ending drive and enthusiasm to better public education for all is a blessing to St. Paul Public Schools. Please extend a warm welcome to Dr. Joe Gothard.
Principal McBee, distinguished colleagues, loving families, and of course, the absolutely phenomenal class of 2018. Congratulations, and it's great to be with you here tonight. I'm delighted to be here to offer my congratulations on behalf of the entire school district, St. Paul Public Schools. Now, Principal McBee, you had a much better statistician than I did, so I will not try to match the incredible accolades that you've given this incredible class of 2018. I will point out that to all those colleges you're going to, all the different places that your journey might take you, don't ever forget that St. Paul is home. We welcome you back. We'd like to see you as community leaders, community members, who knows, maybe even part of St. Paul Public Schools. You're always welcome here in St. Paul. And the adventures that are yet to be determined for you, we graciously wait an opportunity to help you shape and continue to drive for successful futures. You're in good company, graduates. High school students across the nation and right here in St. Paul have done some seriously important things this year. Yes, of course, completing your first 13 years of education is one of them, but that's not really what I'm talking about here tonight. I want to salute all of you who in these last tough months have taken part in any form of community action, writing letters, walking in marches, joining protests, including those of you who chose to exercise your rights and walk out right here in St. Paul. The point is, you are taking a stand. What we've seen around the nation is something people in my line of work have known for a long time. Young people, you young people, have tremendous power to change the status quo. When you decide something needs to change, you step up and you speak out. You have voice and you have choice. You can choose your voice to speak out. You can choose to take action when you see that a wrong needs to be righted. My role in today's ceremony is to give you some advice that you'll remember for the rest of your life. But I'll tell you the truth, I'm fresh out of advice. After hearing from the high school students who have been speaking out on vital issues across our district, our city, and our nation, I think older people have a lot to learn from you. Thank you, Central High School. Yes. Thank you, Central High School class of 2018, for showing us what it means to take a stand. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your voice. Another thing that people like to do at events like this is to share a quote, and in this case, I will not let you down. It was the poet Dr. Maya Angelou who said, just do right. Right may not be expedient, it may not be profitable, but it will satisfy your soul. It brings you the kind of protection that bodyguards can't give you. So try to live your life in a way that you will not regret years of useless virtue and inertia and timidity. Take up the battle. Take it up. It's yours. It's your life. This is your world. Graduates, this is your world. Your charge, make it better. Thank you for all of you for choosing St. Paul Public Schools. It has been a privilege to provide your education. I wish you again, on behalf of the school district, all the best in your future. Congratulations.
Please welcome the Central Mixed Voices. After a great performance here, they are here to dazzle us once again. They are led by Mrs. Martha Graber, who has been in our district for the last 19 years, 18 of them at Central. Central is honored to have these extraordinary young students grace us with their singing expertise. The piece they will be singing for you tonight is Sing, My Child by Sarah Quartel. Please give a warm welcome to the Central Mixed Choir and Chamber Singers.
All around this beauty bright.
Arriving to the stage will be Dejan Glasgow. Dejan will be attending Minneapolis Technical and Community College, where he will be studying law enforcement. Please welcome Dejan Glasgow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, staff, students, and honored guests. I'm Dejan Glasgow, and I'm also one of the vice presidents of this graduating class. Excuse my voice, it's a little horsey. I want to start off by saying congratulations to us. Class of 2018, we can now all say we made it. Class of 2018, take a moment and look around at your teachers and give them a wave or a smile to acknowledge the work they did helping you make it to graduation tonight. With all the obstacles or whatever tried to stop you from obtaining this diploma tonight, you are here. You win. Please give yourself a big round of applause. Because you deserve that. And you should be more than proud of yourself. We all just made a huge memory. You done went and made your friends and family so proud. But this isn't it. In fall, some of us are off to college. Some of us are enrolled in the armed forces. Some of us will join the workforce. Whatever you did to make it this far, I ask that you keep pushing yourself so that eventually You can be successful in life on your own. I know you all have dreams, a dream job, a dream family, and getting good people surrounding you in life. You must imagine yourself in this future life, because isn't imagination the preview of life's coming attractions? It's like when you go to the movies. You get there early, and before the movie plays, they show a preview of movies coming out in the future. Well, it's the same with your imagination. You imagine yourself getting a diploma, right? You believed in that, right? Now guess what? You're getting that diploma you imagine yourself getting when you first started high school. We are all a product of our imagination tonight. Before I came to Central, I was at North St. Paul High School for 2 years. There, I was living in a shell of shyness. When I transferred to Central, at the very end of my sophomore year, I was also shy as ever. But luckily, my aunt, assistant principal, Dr. Valerie Littles Butler, and my uncle, Wayshawn Murphy, guided me through the last few weeks of school in 2016, and they both made sure I was very comfortable. When my junior year rolled around, I was still learning about Central. I got involved in some activities, the biggest of which being the Central mascot, Marshall the Minuteman. But once my senior year rolled around, I finally felt like I knew Central. Whenever a new student was enrolled, many of the counselors would ask me to take them on a tour because they knew I was a leader and I could show new students, all the great things at Central. I was very honored at the opportunities I was given at Central, and I hope you, class of 2018, feel the same about your time here. Central staff and administration have given us the courage to grow, the chance to make changes within ourselves, and taught us lessons on how to face challenges ahead of us. What we have accomplished should not be played short. So I challenge everyone in this graduating class to go out of this auditorium and be great. However, don't just be great for yourself, be great for others, because great people change other people's lives, and someday all of us will be a person who changed another person's life for the better. Whether you know it or not, you have already started changing other people's lives, because you changed your younger siblings' lives by being here tonight. You showed them that getting your diploma, your high school diploma, is everything. And that's just the beginning of greatness. And you are already on your way. This is how you can go from the back to the front, from the bottom to the top. So I would like to finish by saying thank you to our working hard administrators and staff at Central. You all really made this night possible for the class of 2018. Class of 2018, you know what? We did it. We did the dang thing. Make some noise in here tonight. Congratulations.
Good job, Dejan. We would like to welcome the award-winning Central Band and Orchestra. Their director, Mr. Matt Oyen, has been 22 years in the district and 19 at Central. He was himself a 1991 graduate. They would like to share a piece with you tonight. Music from The Incredibles by Michael Giacchino. Please welcome the best musicians in the state, Central's combined band and orchestra. Giving the keynote address tonight is a teacher selected by the class of 2018, Mr. Steve Jantz. Mr. Jantz has risen quickly to the top of the student favorites by his quick wit, intelligent delivery, and bonding with his students. He holds a master's degree from St. Mary's University in Educational Leadership. Mr. Jantz's family numbers are rising rapidly, as is his central fame. He and his wife have a beautiful daughter, Lennon, and have a new baby boy, Kirby. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Steve Jantz.
I think that's the first time I heard your class be loud in like 3 weeks, because let me tell you, normally the last day the seniors are there, all you hear in the hallway is 161616 or 171717. It was y'all, and it was like ding, pin drop. So be loud tonight, because here's the thing, 1-8, tonight matters. Believe it or don't believe it, because you might be thinking about what you're going to be doing later tonight or tomorrow or in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months or next year, 5 years down the line. Stop that. Think about tonight, because it matters. In a few moments, you're going to have to get up here and navigate this stage situation. And if your head's in the clouds thinking about what you're going to be getting from Chipotle later, you are going to be the one that falls down the steps. We're going to laugh at you, judge you, and it's going to be all your fault. Just know that right off the bat. So enjoy it. Because here's the thing. At some point between, I don't know, when you turned like 10 and when you turned like 15 or something like that, it became like uncool to get happy about stuff. So we see you walking around all of the time, just these sullen teens. Graduation sucks. Roy Wilkins sucks. Jen sucks. This thing sucks. Why did that happen? Why did you stop enjoying? Did you think it made you more pleasant to be around? Did you think that it would make you better at school? So drop it. Drop it now. Get in the moment. Be happy for yourselves. You did something that's awesome. Because here's the thing, and you want to know what? It's partially my fault and everybody else that works at a high school, because we spend so much time in high school talking to you about what happens next. We sit there and tell you, you know, when you get to college, you're going to need to know how to write a 5-paragraph essay. You better start now. When you get to college, they're not going to take late work. When you get to college, you're going to have 5 finals in one day, so you better get used to it. When you get to college, they're not going to let you smoke up in the F staircase, so you better get used to it. So yeah, tonight matters. We try to just talk about the next thing, and you start to think of high school as this like hoop that you have to jump through, or it's this stepping stone to the next stepping stone. But it's a thing in and of itself. It really is. It's not something that gets you to the next thing. It's a thing, and you did it. Be happy about it. So anyway, the reason more than anything that I want to talk about this is because it's so easy in like this day and age to lose sight of what's great and to just think about only the negative stuff, because you can't turn on the news, you can't go on Twitter, you can't turn your phone on without seeing a negative news story about a tragedy at a school, or a powerful politician being involved in a scandal. Or I think I read a story about some students that took a party bus to a school dance, and then they had it drop them off at the front door, thinking that that wasn't suspicious. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that something like that would happen. So yeah, enjoy tonight, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow might be awesome. It might be this day where you get a scholarship you weren't expecting, or McDonald's gives you extra fries in the bag, or maybe it's a day that all the stoplights you normally red are green and you're just loving life. But it might be a day that you wish you never got out of bed. So you got to be happy when things are going good. You got to sing while you're winning. You got to enjoy the moment while it's here. So, class of 1-8, there are not too many days in our lives like this. There's not too many times you can honestly pat yourself on the back for a job well done. There aren't too many times when you're going to have your friends and your family and your peers here to congratulate you on some hard work that you just put in for the last 13 years. There aren't too many days that you're going to have that allow you moments, even if they're brief, of complete and total happiness. Yet here we are. And you are about to graduate from the oldest and best school in the state of Minnesota. And I'm the only thing standing in your way at this point. And I got a group of kids down there that were my first freshman advisory, and I got to go get them so they can walk across the stage. So 1-8, let's go!
Ushers, please fulfill your roles, ushers, and go to your positions. Please welcome Mary McBee, Principal of Central High, and Zuki Ellis, Chair of the St. Paul School Board.
Are you ready for this? Ms. Ellis.
Yes.
It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2018. As the principal of Central High School, I affirm to you that each student who receives his or her diploma tonight has met or exceeded the requirements for a high school diploma as determined by the State of Minnesota Board of Education, the St. Paul Public Schools Board, and Central High School. Ms. Ellis, I proudly present to you the Central Senior High School class of 2018.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. My bad. Wrong page. It is Prince's birthday. Can we get a round of applause? All right. Okay. By the power vested in me by the state of Minnesota and by the Board of Education of Independent School District 625, I hereby confer upon each of you the high school diploma with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2018.
All right.
Please welcome to the stage Senior Class President Yeko J. Poe, who has joined the Marines, and Vice President Dejan Glasgow, who will be attending Minneapolis Technical College as they do your roll call for the class of 2018.
Adina Moon.
Simon Shepard.
Teresa Mountain.
Jason Dong.
Nick Sang.
Sam Nowaczewski.
Ezekiel Randall.
Abdulkarim Yusuf.
Haroon Omar.
Megan Ames.
Corey Smith.
Leland Johnson.
Alea Bowie.
Elena Medeiros.
Elizabeth Lay.
Ellen Melman Andrews.
Natalia Brown.
Faduma Egan.
Glenn Grady.
Alexis Power.
Kayla Hamilton.
Essence Tao.
Talise Graham.
Erica Brown.
Catherine Blaine.
Cherise Anna Keela.
Brittany Berger.
Isabel Yang.
Isaac Baker.
Gwen Dawn.
Emma Nelson.
Chu Tao.
Marin Hetzel.
Chen Yang.
Meta Euland.
Yong Vang.
Lily Zhang.
Bjorn Pedersen.
Dylan Amil.
Miski Salad.
Dersan Prasad.
Jamie Lackey.
Sumaya Ahmed Khalif.
Jacoby Atchison.
Asha Abdile.
Akshay Schneider.
Eileen Flores.
Timothy Riddell.
Rakio Dahir.
Neil Zhang.
Sydney Wart.
Khalid Alabi.
Fadumo Muhammad Adan.
Pajal Lee.
Chautu Abessa.
Bahua Cheng.
Jamila Adukadir.
Sandia Alter.
Pierce Castoris.
Sierra Hens.
Zoe Maston.
Jalen Young.
Pashua Yang.
Piers Bauer.
Lauren Pike.
Leaf Severade.
Amy Lee.
Abdurrahman Dahir.
Shua Tao.
Adam Eckler.
Ariana Bates.
Emmy Ellison.
Keandra Kelly.
Brian Benke.
Sumaya Kadia.
Quinn O'Keefe.
Baunia Zhang.
Francis Mohammed Cervenic.
Ian Fox.
Clara Mack.
Kelvin Nelson.
Camille Montalino.
Chining.
Payang Yang.
Asher Bernick Rare.
Great Persian.
Opami YJE.
Vang Vang.
Claire Nelson.
Bryn King.
Sophia Bunker.
Taylor Nelson.
Sandy Yang.
Kaha Kahia.
Sally Hand.
Hannah Anderson.
Eleanor Casement.
Nu Zhang.
Shaylin Brennan-Law.
Trung Nguyen.
Matt Davies.
Mohammed Boone.
Rory Irian.
Sabir Abdul Kadir.
Brett Bauer.
Suave.
Chaz Buckner.
Nico Kramer.
Willie Dinkins.
Robel Amalosh.
King Sanchez.
Manuel Vang.
Adeherman Youssef.
Chang Zhang.
Angelica Tung.
Sony Chang.
Fatia Hamed.
Abdurrahman Ali.
Kasaya Richardson.
Nia Kang.
Monara Osman.
Anna Chang.
Millie Goodwin.
Meng Chang.
Eve Gasperlin.
Samson Abdullahi.
Okay.
Maren Walker.
Grace Tillotson.
Tatiana Batira.
Eliza Donnelly.
Elvis Hernandez.
Leo Mozoff.
Sophie Hokinson.
Sam Christensen.
Perry Yarish.
William Benjamin.
Phoenix June.
Jet Moore.
Eli Nordstrom.
Ta Da.
John Johnson.
Hannah Smith.
Najma Ali.
Kevin Nicholas.
Nina Abbasi.
Hersey Abdulaziz.
Ayantu Tawil.
William Johnson.
Miriam Kadir.
Kieran Arkland.
Shamar the Goat Nelson.
Megan Stevenson.
Greg Green.
Elise Steiner.
Cayenne McCary.
Calais Sunheim.
Anaya Owens.
Giovanna Sarmiento.
Aaliyah Hopkins.
Panos Belton.
Terry Sutton.
Simon Brooks.
Orlandis Montgomery.
Rachel Bleasy.
Marlon York.
Emily Hunt.
Lacha Yang.
Na E Clay.
Mayang Vang.
May Garvey.
Latrell Montour.
Andreas Kendrick.
J. Vance Jackson.
Sophia Coué.
Marco Tuinon.
Benjamin Deck.
Devin Hamilton.
Ethan Wilmes.
Wilson Weatherspoon.
Elise Hannum.
Nocho Ahmed Hussein.
Natalie Montalino.
Ibsa Hussein.
Nicholas Westgard.
Ibrahim Telmo.
Owen McCready.
Evan Reynolds.
Annalie Mott.
Lamaya Collins.
Robert Dean.
Eric Torres Sanchez.
Victor Embo.
Aaliyah Dejan.
Mario Giorgini.
Charles Thompson.
Zoe
Charles Thomas.
Braun.
Damara Glenn.
Isaac Larson.
James Jensen.
Juliet Olson.
Sam Seals.
Ellen Ferry.
Anastasia Essex.
David Moberg.
Maureen Morales Mejia.
Joseph Heyman.
Lily Laprose.
Elena Portuguese.
Astrid Steiner Manning.
Abigail Mosman.
Carl Baxter Zink.
Elizabeth Bergman.
Tristan Baki.
Karis Lee.
Ellen Carson.
Margaret Arian.
Addison Kelly.
Mariah Banis.
Helen Leach.
Elena Oxenham.
Eve Devens.
Eleanor Reet.
Zoltan Los.
Daniela Torres Skendi.
Adi Dovri Wodelli.
Anna Weemholt.
Miranda Skinner.
Samantha Rosendale.
Eleanor O'Callahan.
Otto Emmings.
Kate Coleman.
Lana Park-Reimer.
Natalie Irian.
Zahana Collier.
Lydia Dunn.
Malik Gales.
Benjamin Ortega.
Kenzie Mays.
Maddie Farber.
Omar Far Bashir.
Claudia Farmer.
Shamira Sheik.
Ellie Grubrud.
Emma Bars.
Ian Dotson.
Grace McGrath.
Ying Yang.
Logan McGowan.
River Purple.
Oliver Holm.
Suniva Dunnigan.
Vang Lee.
Vivian Obi.
Gaunu Lore.
Brenda Tron.
Henry Cortez.
Devin White.
Tommy Vu.
Andy Chamang Vu.
Kayang Lore.
Taylor Sevens.
Dua Chi.
Vang Tu Zhang.
Willie Chang.
Avery Lebron.
Draven Hummel.
Tate Massans.
Georgia Crandall.
Kieran Kittleson.
Lee Fan.
Laura Coleman.
Gabrielle Mulliner.
Mahad Mahamood.
Sonia Quinby.
Alexion Dean.
Katie Reynolds.
Abdurrahman Mohammed.
Christina Tran.
Sai Zhang.
Najma Hussein.
Chua Yang Yang.
Samara Osman.
Nu Hang.
Louisa Botten.
Analia Kumrad.
Zaytuna Tusa.
Tien Nguyen.
Annie Lee.
Yannick Hangelfeld.
James Larson.
Sam Struthers.
Henry Ricker.
David Vang.
Theo Hamilton.
Isaiah Vu.
Hao Evan Liu.
Kai Wackerfus.
Paige Hartman.
Charles Green.
Yak Hussein.
Kong Meng Tao.
Simon Gaitan.
Bethlehem 2 wardrobes.
Mua Lee.
Deka Abdi.
Mindy Chang.
Kotumo Galad.
Meyer Mua.
Molly Yang.
Salvador Gonzalez.
Caitlin Vang.
Yamira Gomez.
Lee Zhang.
Alexander Norman.
Ryan Richards.
Grace Nelson.
Emerson Getz.
Bill Pham.
Su Zhang.
Sun Tun.
Jaquel Warren.
Madeline Tim.
Andy Donnelly.
May Hecht.
Abby Copreddy.
Capricia Leilani Brown Burrow.
Joseph Wolvern.
Francisco Rorios.
Faiza Ali.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Isabel Juarez.
Say it with your chest.
Hanad Mohammed.
Jack Lowenstein.
Taiwana Robertson.
Emily Heights.
Evelyn Williamson.
Leah Yang.
Marcus Curry.
Hani Abdikadir.
Nico Bartz.
Iman Omar.
Jamel Conley.
Kane Zua Her.
Annie Nguyen.
Chazong Zhang.
Celine Mohammed.
Abdurrahman Jamali.
Lily Hoffman.
Salih Hashim.
Dama Walashan.
Andrew Sanford Marchese.
Vang Yulaine. Vang. Max Nelson. Lisa Moore. Demarjane Jackson.
Echo Ye McLevin B. Poe.
Dejan Glasgow.
of 2018, parents, grandparents, distinguished and honored guests, teachers, and staff. This concludes the graduation ceremony for Central High School 2018. Parents, your senior will be up at the graduation floor in 15 minutes.